What's up, you guys? It is Reese with Casting, and I am back with another video. And in today's video, I am going to teach you guys how to stand out as a background actor. I'm going to give you guys 2 tips on how to stand out. But before we get started, I definitely want to go ahead and basically talk to you guys and let you know the first tip is before you guys even become a background actor, please get rid of the belief and stop believing what everybody else say or think or feel about becoming an extra, as they would call it. Because if I would have thought about what everybody would have said about being an extra, I wouldn't be here where I am today. So the first tip that I am going to give you guys is preparation. So preparation is how you will stand out as a background actor, and that is what I did. When it was time for me to become an assistant or an intern with the casting director that I was working with in the past, I prepared myself mentally and physically. So preparation is the first tip that I will give you. And how you can prepare yourself as a background actor is making sure you have the following things: your submission portfolio together, your photos together. You guys know I'm super big on having the proper photos. If your photos are not together, I promise you, we will skip over your submission. We'll look at it for a quick second, and if it basically wastes our time and we have to go out of our way to call you, it's not going to get you any bookings. So making sure your portfolio's together, making sure your photos together, making sure that you have a resume. I know sometimes if you're just starting out that you won't have a resume with a bunch of things listed. However, you can start having things on your resume such as like the types of trainings that you've done, or and if you've worked on anything, go ahead and put it on there. But just having a resume ready to start to be there in your draft email is preparation as well too. So along with some other things that you can prepare yourself, you can make sure that you have your measurements together, because I promise you, we always ask, what are your sizes? And even when we think a person is lying about their sizes, we're going to re-ask you again for your sizes, because sometimes we can look at your photos and tell that you're a different size than what you think that you really are. So making sure that you have your measurements together is another key tool to have along with preparation. Preparation is big to me. Like, that is the whole purpose of me doing what I do to help actors get to where they need to be, because a lot of actors are not prepared, and they think they're prepared just because they know that they want to become a background actor, or they know that eventually they want to take their next level up to becoming a actor. But a lot of people lack preparation. Even adults now in any job or any field lack preparation. So if you do not have preparation, if you don't have discipline, if you don't have great habits that can basically help your preparation as an actor, you will not succeed, you will not stand out. So that is my first tip, is preparation. Learning how to prepare yourself on level 1. And I say level 1 for background actors because that's what it is. You have to be able to go on set and figure out if this is something that I really want to do. If this is something that you really want to do, you have to make sure that you know how to just start preparing yourself, because once you get to the big boy level, you need to just go ahead and just be going straight full throttle, okay? And that's why I say preparation is the number 1 tip on standing out. I made sure I stood out. Didn't even realize it at the time, but I did realize it once it was time for me to say, hey, I want you to come work for me as a key assistant. And that's where I am today. So the second tip that I definitely will give you guys is character. And character is super, super big, because a lot of people don't have character. A lot of people are either shy, a lot of people don't communicate, a lot of people don't like to talk, or anything that deals with, you know, your personality. So when you show up, you need to make sure that your character speaks for itself. And most of the times we can tell if you have good character just by the way you submit your photos in. So just the way you respond or the way you communicate with us is a big factor as well too, because casting directors can tell your character through your submission portfolio. So once you get on set, you also need to make sure your character is standing out on set as well too, because being respectful or following direction or just being a great person on set period speaks volume, because I promise you guys, we always get reports back to us letting us know what is going on set. You guys, a lot of companies, a lot of casting companies, background casting companies, they don't go to set. However, we go to set. So even if we're not on set the whole entire 8 or 12 hour or full day, we're going to get reports back to us letting us know about people's character. So just make sure when you show up that your character is always on top. You're ready to bring your A game with your character, because it does speak volume about yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing on set. As long as you are standing out, as long as your character is doing what you're supposed to do, then that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So those are my 2 tips that I will give you guys today on how to stand out as a background actor. Because once you stand out, once you prepare yourself, once you have good character, I promise you, going up to the next level is going to be so much more easier. I appreciate you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys are not signed up, please check out my website, www.inventivemove.com. You guys, if you need any additional bookings, consultations for your career, please sign up. Please make sure you visit my website, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.